Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards.
Please welcome to the stage
Keighley.
the creator of all video games. He made them all: Pong, Mario, Pac-Man, even Minecraft.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
What's that? Never heard of it.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show,
there.
first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special
I
moment.
know everyone in the
I know
world.
if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry.
Captions are
The
so
good
delayed, I
news
have to
is that
turn
we
them
have
off.
a lot
Too
of
distracting,
amazing games
sorry.
to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Maybe it'll fix it. Oh, it's really delayed. That was
But let's
Kyle
also face it,
Bossman.
this has
Who's
been a
that?
tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us.
Yeah, what the
But
heck?
there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Hey, look,
2
there's
of them
Balatro,
are
there's
considered, big
World,
company games, but the other 8 come from
Buckshot.
indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators
Supermarket
can
Simulator.
and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success.
Yeah, you
That's
tell
what
them,
makes
Kyle
this
Bosman.
industry so great.
Yeah.
And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals.
Like Hogwarts,
and first-time creators that
X-Men,
we invited to be part of this show
and
because we
Disney.
think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
kind
that
of
today
felt
over
like
the
he
next
brought
2
it up
hours,
for a
we have
split
lot of
second and
games
then
to show
said, but
you,
they're all
plus Day of
doing
the Devs
great
directly
now.
after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now.
Did I talk
Here's
enough about
our
the bad
first
thing?
announcement.
Okay, here we go.
Next.
Hey, look, this is
The hot dog
auditioning
game.
for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure. I
Is
get
the
that a lot,
volume
but,
okay, or should I turn it up?
rage. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Strength. And what game is this? anyway?
Guerrilla Games presents. Alright, I'll turn it up a smidge.
Get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That better?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an
It's
amazing
okay if I'm a little
video
quiet,
game
I'm
lead.
just-
Thunderjaw
I'm
went
just a
mad and is
guy.
tearing through the valley.
Don't worry.
I'm
I'll
not
bring
the
it
hot
down.
dog man.
This is gonna be fun.
Wait, what happened to the hot dog?
Right in the eye.
What the heck?
Hot fire attack.
They can't
A
tease us
lonely
with the hot dog guy
hunting
game,
machines, all
and then
by
suddenly it's
herself.
freaking
Well, I have friends,
fantasy
you know.
land.
Right. A friendly hero hunting with her pals,
Ow. Hey, whose side are you on?
exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Woo, money.
and making a home.
What is this, like not Minecraft, what is this, like Lego Online?
Right, the Thunderjaw.
It's a Lego MMO. No, it doesn't look like that, but could have been. Is this gonna be like a new Lego Dimensions? Lego Dimensions is like a game that crosses over from a bunch of franchises, right?
I'm good.
She ate the hot dog, man. That character looked familiar, so that's Horizons, okay. I thought she looked familiar. It's literally just for that, apparently. They're very specific.
There you go. Wasn't that
Was
fun?
Horizons
that was
really
Lego
popular?
Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch.
I don't really know
It's
anything
a playful,
about it.
lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are
Chivalry
proud to
2, I
announce
got that for
No
free the
More
other
Room
day.
in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath.
Why does he look dead
Here
inside?
is the first look.
Do you think Jeff's okay? Do you think he's going through something? Okay, we got a flashlight. We got a boxing glove in the other hand. We got ketchup. With the boxing. I want a game where it's like a horror game with a flashlight, but you just have a boxing glove in the other hand. See, it's like, I guess it's just when you're in fist mode, it's just weird because people don't. I guess the general FPS like arms, like hand placement never makes sense, but it really looks funny when you just have a fist up like that. Is that just the RE7 DLC? You know what? You're right, Fack. Where you play as Jack's brother. That DLC was so dumb but like fun at the same time. Oh yeah, I mean I'll get to play the Village DLC after I get my new graphics card. Hopefully, should be able to. Which I ordered it finally. Yeah, I don't think it's shipped yet because Amazon sucks, and they're like, "Oh, you don't have Prime? We're gonna wait to ship it to you," because they know it's gonna. I live so close to one of the warehouses that when
Coming
they
this
ship it out, it
Halloween.
gets to me
Looks
hella quick.
really
So they like
intense. All
delay
right.
shipping
To introduce
it.
our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter VI a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious
Please
Joy.
welcome Curious George. They got Curious George? That's not Curious George. I'm disappointed.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest.
Oh,
I'm here
Curious
with you today
Joy.
to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Is that Ginny Weasley? Don't they already have like a giant Harry Potter game that they're supposed to be?
To keep your composure in the face of
Whatever happened to that? Wasn't that one of those games where like a billion people played it on like release and then it just dropped, like people just dropped off of it within a week?
no challenge is too great.
Oh, it's
No
just
dream is too
Quidditch.
big.
Wow.
So ask yourself, do you have what it takes?
I'm pretty
Do
sure
you
they
have
had
the
a
heart
Quidditch
of a
game for like
Quidditch
the
champion?
PS2 or something. I did it. I threw the funny ball through the hoop and I got 5 Comblombulon points.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single
That's right, we did say
developer,
Harry
Gavin
Potter.
Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me
Choo Choo Charles.
this next game a few months ago, and
I watched Dragon
really
Extreme,
wanted
man.
to
He was
debut it here.
extremely
Get ready to
disappointed in it.
backstab,
Like
race,
I guess it was like a
cooperate with
funny
up to
concept, but it
20
was
of
like
your
really
friends
shallow.
in
And I think
Cuff Bust.
it had enormous process. Like it was a very demanding game, despite it looking not that crazy. But I never played it myself. I can't go and run into the shower and gel and grab the soap. What the heck? That's like the last thing you're supposed to do. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, this is a jailbreak. These wild creatures they look like gummy bears that have been slightly bitten. They have spoons. Oh my goodness. He headbutted the keyboard. Oh my god! What is this? Okay, that's just... This is just Shawshank Redemption and fast forward. A Jalians. That guy's already on a flotation device. Wow, what a convenient helicopter. Are they on a prison island? No, wait for us. The helicopter's been stolen. Wait. They're so spiteful that some of them are escaping, so they don't want the other prisoners to escape, so they're blowing the helicopter. These guys are just evil. Okay, where have they landed in Jamaica? What is happening? Oh,
That's
so
a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
It was automated.
All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
And here's Star Wars.
A friend needs a little something.
I do like that they they're having a game that's not focused on the Jedi. The Jedis are the coolest things in Star Wars, but they're everywhere, so it's like you get sick of it. You want to see the perspective from like other people. I feel like that's what was fun about Rogue One.
We should get moving.
Wow, that was real quick. I mean, August 30th.
Pink guy spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I just noticed
I didn't see him.
everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff
That's
that we're
what
going
the
to get
last
to play
game
in
the
the next
original
few months
developers
here.
of
All right,
Dead
well,
Space were
moving
working
back to
on
smaller
before EA
teams, a
canned
few
them.
weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this
Really?
next game, and I have to say, it is really
They were
spectacular.
working on that
Neva
Star
comes
Wars
from
game or a
Nomada
different
Studio,
one?
the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story
Oh, it
of
was their own
Alba, a
one.
woman bound to a
And so they got
curious wolf cub.
canned,
Here's your
and then
first
they
ever
came
look
out with that
at the
same
gameplay.
game later anyways. That's cool. No Matter What Studio. From the creator of Chris. Chris? Jesus Chris himself? Jesus Chris. Oh, Grease. It was Grease. Look at these enormous creatures. Look at those hand plants. at the action, the adventure. I think I've heard of Greece, but what else did they make anything else that I've played yet? I like the no outline style. Never. Oh, I get it, because it's never.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is
Neva?
tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Here we go. Here's the big one. Sand the game.
Study the past if you would define the future.
Why was it when I needed you the most? There was only
Our architects of fate,
footprints.
working in these walls of
Nomada
time.
Studios. So it's Nomada
us all
Studios,
for death
and then the
prepare.
game's called Neva.
Or on the last great
That's
journey
clever.
fair.
No matter what, we'll never
Let
leave
me
you.
not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told
It's like
among
a
men
nomad.
hereafter. Each of us shall endure this world's life
Oh.
until the
That was
end.
like sudden. What do I look at? This is just statue world? Everyone's a statue? John Henry? Sim City? They finally made a new
So
Sim
it
City.
shall be.
So it shall be.
Sid Meier's Civilization. Wait, why didn't they put the VI inside of Civilization? Would have been sick. Like
Hello,
Resident
everyone
Evil.
at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans
Is that
around
Sid
the
Meier
world, for
himself?
your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years.
He looks like he's seen a ghost.
We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of
And he's holding an
Civilization 7.
invisible stick to fight the
In the
ghost
meantime,
off.
stay civilized.
Get him, Sid. Game science. I think I zoned out when it showed his is that a monkey man? Me and Mike saw the Big Monkey movie the other day. We saw the what do you call it? The Planet of the Apes Kingdom Come or something. That's the Monkey Man. The great fable, right? The Monkey King. King Estamidas. Everything he touched turns into a banana. Yep, there's the freaking power pole. He's got it. Pulled it out of his ear. That's kind of nasty. Think of all the earwax that's on that thing. Wukong. Sun Wukong. Yeah, that's right. That game looks crazy. That looks, that's an interesting idea for a game. Wow, they're really going real heavy with the pre-order reward, the special edition. Like, dude, hang on a second. Hold up. Is this a different game, or is this the same game? The best VR game ever made. Is this Hades 2? Is this what it looks like? Wow, look at them Anubis is pounding away. Asgard's Wrath. It's free when you get a meta quest. That was an ad. You could tell that one was a paid ad.
The monoliths,
Huh?
reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a
Symbiote.
terrible fall. And yet hope
Starry
still glimmers,
Studio presents.
even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again.
I can't believe they made a
The
symbiote game.
smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we
Thought that was a
stand
rabbit?
together.
Once humid, forever humid. Medic. I feel like one day I'll eventually get a VR kit, but I'm waiting for them to like hit a point where there's a good balance between it being affordable and being like really good. And I think like we're getting close there, but I don't think it's quite there yet. It's probably pretty good at this point. It just needed to get a little cheaper now.
Have any of you faced
Was that a
Tyranids
Ubisoft
before?
game? The Rabbids are
Only these
Ubisoft,
past
right?
days.
Because that's
Then there is much to learn.
the Spice Marine. I played one of these games, right? Wasn't this Warhammer? What was it called? Warhammer 30,000. Oh, that's literally the sequel to the one I played, right? It's not like every time I stream a game.
All right,
they
welcome
make a
back to Summer
Isn't that
Game
funny?
Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG
get the VR
Metaphor,
sunglasses.
slated to launch this October.
The
Please
only
welcome
problem
the
is that
director and art designer of
it won't be
Persona
as
3,
immersive
4,
if it
and
doesn't
5,
conceal your
Katsura
entire
Hoshino
vision.
and Shigenori Shojima.
I'd honestly do the opposite. I'd get like a whole VR helmet that completely goes around your whole head, but as long as it's light. The VR sets are already pretty heavy. Wait,
ありがとう
who
ご
are
ざいます。アトラスの
Atlas
橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the
What did Atlas
director
do again?
of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、
No, I think they announced the
アー
sequel
キタイプ
like
という他の
a
ゲームでいう
deal,
とこ
a
ろの
great
ジョ
deal
ブですね
after fuck.
その姿に主人公
Because I
たちが
remember them
変身して
announcing it.
明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes.
They transform
These
into the job.
archetypes allow you to
They
fight
become the
against your
concept
enemies.
of the job. They're no
アーキタイ
longer
プは
a
誰も
tangible
が持つ
being.
不安不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力ですすべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています
Look, fuck. I invented
その
Space
総数は
Marine too, and you just have to
40種類
accept.
以上にも及び経験を積ませると
Oh,
一
these
部のア
are
ーキタイプは進化
the
することもできます
Persona Super Metal
Archetypes are the
Titan
embodiment
Yakuza
of
people.
power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all
So this
to
isn't
instill
something
each
that
and every
I'm
archetype
super
with a
into,
feeling of
but-
strength and uniqueness in each of their
I'm
designs.
sure a lot of people are hyped
In
about.
total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes
Well,
can
what
gain
game are they
experience
talking
and even
about?
evolve. Some of them can evolve
They
into
just started
stronger
talking about
versions.
the game without announcing the title.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG 我々が作ってきた
Etrian Odyssey?
RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っていますとても大きなボリュームのゲームです今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしましたぜひご覧になってくださいありがとうございました
They might have showed
So
the
we are
title, but
pouring
they didn't
all of our
say the
acquired
title, did they?
expertise into this game to make it as exciting
gotta
as
have-
possible.
you gotta have
In
both,
fact, we've
that's
even brought
important.
our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
Well, thank
It
you.
is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
So this is the game. Hey Eric, what's up?
We oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land.
The art design definitely looks like Persona slash
magic.
Shin Megami.
many more protectors and followers will
Look,
gather
they
to
have
your
the,
side.
what do they call it?
That the same powers lie dormant within them.
When you have 2 different eye colors, there's a word for it, I don't
You
remember.
must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
Diachromatic or something.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Maybe you'll be interested in the game after you see the trailer.
Interesting power.
Look at that
Whose
guy.
existence was only
Look at that one.
theoretical.
Look at that. Look at.
You wield power now.
Hediachromia. There you go. Hediachromia. That's like Kamui from Silvercase has hediachromia because he has a silver eye.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming
They're
later
still
this
making
year.
Batman Arkham
As
games?
Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees.
Rat King?
Here's your first look at the story
Wait.
trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Wait, the featured villain. That's what I'm thinking of.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham.
Oh no, I'm thinking of
driving
Ratcatcher.
the city mad. The only light
Wait,
left
is that Despite All My
is from the
Rage
fire in
playing?
the streets.
Is that
Casting
freaking Smashing
shadows of
Pumpkins?
rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon.
I still need to play
They're not
Arkham
the
City.
only ones who can use it.
I enjoyed Arkham Asylum a lot.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
The new Batman voice is okay. But I mean, you can't beat the OG, obviously. Kevin Conroy's just, he is Batman.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
That's Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic, the current voice of Sonic. Was she just standing there the whole time?
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its
The
first
next video
iteration
game
and have been
stars
playing
me.
each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Did you miss anything good? Is this Street Fighter? Yo, that is Street Fighter. So what is, I wonder what this is. Oh, that's Terry Bogard though. So that's King of Fighters. So what is this? Are they having another Capcom vs SNK? There's my not allowed in Smash Bros. That's Elena? Maybe? Oh no, they're doing all oh, it is Elena. Huh. It's just some like one of those little crossovers where they don't actually make them characters, right? Didn't they do that recently with like another franchise? Uh-oh. M. Bison's hat? M. Bison's hat? I'm laughing. That's hilarious. Is that Ken? He's gone dark? He's absorbing the psycho power from Bison's hat? No, I don't think that's Ken. I don't know who that was. M. Bison? Wait, how can you have M. Bison? M. Bison's supposed to be dead. Is it some stupid, like... Is it like Metal Gear Solid where Bison's essence is inside of someone else? That's really dumb they're bringing back Bison. Yeah, I was just talking to Sword about this the other day. Sword said I hope they don't bring Bison back. He's supposed to be dead after, like, starting with Street Fighter 3, Bison's supposed to be ripped in peace because the whole point is it was supposed to be like a not a reboot, but like kind of a new, fresh start. This looks like one of those like Hyrule Warriors type games, so if you guys are into that. Tears of Metal. Didn't it look like that to you? I don't know, that's what it looked like to me. Like dinosaurs as Goku.
I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be like a sequel to the Tenkaichi games, right? Which had a very specific playstyle. I had a Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on the Wii, and it was really kind of dumb because you had to use the motion controls to initiate your super moves. But I got used to it and I got pretty good at it, so I could only play it on the Wii version. I tried playing it at my friends like on the PS2 version, and I couldn't do the inputs because I was too used to doing the motions.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
What? Never forgive me for this. Now you will suffer.
No, I don't think this is Xenoverse. I think this is a new Tenkaichi like type of game. Because Xenoverse is its own thing, right?
Change everything.
Got Sparking Zero coming October 11th. Yeah, wasn't this the game where there's like 20 different versions of every character, so they make it seem like there's like 100
release date for
characters?
Sparking Zero, October
Like here's
11th.
the Vegeta section.
Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Extract
Team,
what now?
rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly.
Ocean's 11
and
sure
silently.
looks different now.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Yeah, have you realized people are going to lose it over HD? My sweat. No, I didn't really realize that. But you're probably right. Well, no, okay. The bigger deal is that there's King of Fighters characters in Street Fighter 6. That's huge. There's never been SNK characters in one of the mainline Street Fighter games. That's never happened. There's been Capcom vs SNK.
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission brief.
It's gonna be cameo all
Drill
over
is
again.
over.
Wasn't that?
Operation commences. Good luck.
Yeah, but there was a crossover, another
But
Street Fighter
that
crossover.
is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the
something
original
else,
game.
but it turned out
is
to
also
just be,
fully
like,
licensed
nothing
to
really.
recreate moments from the award-winning
Because
Ridley
Capcom
Scott
does
movie.
like these dumb little crossover
Here
events, which are
is
just
your world
like
premiere first look at that
you unlock
gameplay.
a outfit or you unlock like a title. Well, see, fact, the HD sweat is probably what makes the game run so hard to run. So maybe if they cut back on it a little.
Unit prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down!
I actually have Street Fighter 6 again. Mike brought it over last time. I will be honest, I'm kind of in the same boat as Duskus. Anytime there's just like military style games, it all looks the same to me.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury,
get
City of the
interested.
Wolves.
It's really hard for me to get interested in that kind of stuff.
For real this time.
Wait, what'd she say? SNK registered. Is this going to be a collection of SNK games? Hey, I saw Pizok. There's a... I'm trying to remember... No, this is Mark of the Wolves. These are all Mark of the Wolves characters, specifically. City of the Wolves. Yeah, but Fatal Fury could be like anything. This is Mark of the Wolves specifically. Oh, it's over already. I have a soft spot for Mark of the Wolves because that was one of the Dreamcast games I had. That might have been like the first like SNK game I really played. Not first SNK, but the first like Fatal Fury fighting game. I didn't hear what she said. That's what I said. Like what? Because I think I was talking over her. Uh-oh, why'd it freeze? Oh, there it goes. I completely missed whatever the Doom clone was. My brain wandered. But this looks cute. What is this? The final battle? What the heck? Is this like a Power Stone type of game?
Bots can make that for ya.
No, I don't.
You're next.
Oh no, maybe it is. Because I saw the ledges, so I was thinking like you could like knock people up. Oh. Battle Crush. It's some type of like... No, I don't think it's a MOBA, because a MOBA's like League of Legends, right? It looked more like a party, like fighting game. I'm sure Suda is just his jaw's on the floor right now as he's watching this. He loves Gundam. He's ordering 20 copies right now. Please, Mr. Suda, we have to continue work on the new game and the Shadows of the Damned remaster. Sorry, I'm busy. by building another Gundam.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning
it's
fast
Gundam-esque.
maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum
It's
and
like
his
saying
Blumhouse
that's not a
banner have become
Pop-Tart, it's a
synonymous with incredible horror
pastry-filled,
films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five
the
Nights at
generic
Freddy's.
name for a
Well,
Pop-Tart?
now
I don't even
Blumhouse
know.
is entering the video game world in a big way.
That's not a Band-Aid, it's a health adhesive. Five Nights at Freddy's. Black Phone. The movie Black Phone was pretty good. I liked that. But they must be talking about something else. Whenever they say like the thing that brought you this, it's always like just a random publisher that could be anything. Like there's no actual relation, right?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to
You
sleep.
cannot sleep, right?
And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll
It's
protect you.
Blumhouse? But Blumhouse didn't make Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's some random dev?
Just
Blumhouse is like a film company, isn't it? Oh, Fear the Spotlight. Hang on. Wasn't that in
Why would they need a game designer?
That was in one of the HANA PS1 demo
Should
discs.
have some developer mode.
That's so weird. I wouldn't expect a demo from... Well, actually, the full game did come out, so it's not just a demo anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Fear the Spotlight was a HANA PS1. I didn't know Blumhouse did games. Is this a new thing? Are they announcing that they're starting a game company? That's what it is, huh?
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
But where's Steve Blum? The ultimate Blum. But he's Steve Bloom. But it's spelled
Guys,
the
we
same.
got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank
Well,
you
we
for
found
having
out
us.
video
Thank
games
you
make a
guys
lot
all.
of
Great
money.
to hear the fans out there.
Well, actually more money than movies a lot of
You'll
the time.
all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
I was gonna joke that. I was literally gonna say
worry.
we're working on the new Five Nights at
Anyway,
Freddy's 10,
horror is,
and then he actually said it.
To my
Like,
great
who cares?
relief,
They've-
getting more
they've
and
had
more
a million of
popular.
them
Our
already.
movies are working. It's working on
Sorry,
streaming.
I'm
it's
sorry if
working
that sounds
live
mean to
events,
Five Nights at
and
Freddy's
we wanted
fans,
to
but
try
it's
and
like
take
this.
our approach
Don't you want to
to
see him do
movies
something new
and
for
apply
once?
it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can.
He means
and
the
put them
movie?
into really cool
Well, it's confusing because
games.
he's at a video game.
Well,
He's talking
they
about
look
game
great. It's a
studio
really
right now, so I
diverse,
don't know.
cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've
Has
got
Blumhouse done
psychological
anything that I
nightmares, we have
really
supernatural
liked? I
scares, we have
recognize the
cosmic
name.
horror.
I know they're
And
a
our
horror
team
movie.
has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented
Oh yeah, so they did
partners.
mention
means
that
for
was
us
the Black
that
Phone. Okay.
We really want to
Yeah, I did enjoy that.
As we're working
but they
on
made
indie
bad
projects,
stuff too.
which means that we can take risks.
The Invisible Man
we can be
remake was pretty
flexible,
bad.
and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so
Happy
excited.
Death There wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
no, it looks
Trailer
awesome. All the stuff you have there, and I know
spoiled some
we'll
of
get
it,
into
though.
when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon. Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well,
of
yeah,
stuff.
we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience.
Well, that's
It's
cool
got
that
great
they're
characters,
publishing
a compelling
that.
narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate?
Yeah,
Pretty
Fear the
amazing, right? What these guys are
Spotlight
doing. Jason, Luis, thanks so much. for
has
being
been
here on Summer
released
Game.
for a
Thank you,
year.
guys. All right.
So are they doing like a new
And now
version?
here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Okay, Fear the Spotlight came out a year ago on Steam, but right now it's temporarily unavailable for a significant update. So that has something to do with this whole Blumhouse games thing, I'm guessing. Huh. That's very strange. It must be rare for a game that was once released to become unavailable, right? For an update? I'm guessing they're making it a larger game. Because I think it's a very small game right now. Here's the Power Rangers. It looks like they're going for retro, like... There was a beat 'em up. There's probably more than one beat 'em up Power Ranger game for like the Super Nintendo. Justice did not prevail. You're right, Gobble. We already know where this story ends. Yeah, you like Power Rangers, but you don't care for beat 'em ups, Fac? Is that what it is? Ow, that beep kind of hurt my ear. Yeah, beat 'em up. I kind of feel that way about beat 'em ups too. I think they can be good, but most of them are a little monotonous. I think they just get kind of they almost feel like inherently grindy. Just in how the gameplay is a lot of the time. Look at the babby deer and the boy. But they can be good. There could be some fun. I think it just depends on how you do it. I mean, that demo I played of Nightmare Cops was really fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. And that was a long time ago. I hate the very particular sensation in 2D beat-em-ups where it's hard to tell if you're actually in front of someone, so you're like straight punch miss until you line up. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them have that problem. But yeah, it also affects like the way you move can be awkward. It depends. Some of them do it better than others.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason
Deer
Boudet
and Boy.
in Paris, who started that project alone
What a
in
title.
2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with
I do
financial aid from the
prefer
French
when it's
government,
like
and
just
games
straight
like
up
that are why we
2D
do this
rather
show,
than
giving
moving up and down as
first-time
well.
developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person
Kingdom Come was
open-world
another
action
game I got for
RPG
free.
from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
Well, actually, now that I think about it,
The best laid plans of men.
Nightmare Cops is complete. It is 2D. There is no going up and down, so that's probably why it's not really that type of beat 'em up. So that's probably why I enjoyed it more.
But God disposes.
Kingdom what?
And then boots you right in the balls. These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith.
This is one of those uncanny things where they throw on the actual
blue-blooded
actors' faces onto
You
the
behave like a
models.
spoiled brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Our Father.
I got some Kingdom
There are
Come
many
game for
sinners in this world.
on Epic for free. I don't remember which one it was.
In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done.
Let's see. Which one?
But
I'm gonna see if I
lacked
can
the
check real
courage to
quick.
do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again. I'm never gonna.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's the one I got.
Is this retribution for my sins? To the task!
Every animation takes an age because realism. Look, I'm not inherently against like slower moving games. I just think that the Dark Souls games don't do it very well. All the classic survival horror games in a sense are very much like slow committed animations if you think about it. In a different way, but Kingdom Come Deliverance is super interesting and it sucks
Next,
to play.
we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're
Slitterhead,
giving
you guys
you
were
a look
talking
at the
about that
gameplay from
earlier.
his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
I remember this being interesting. We saw like one little trailer, like maybe last year, right? Like an announcement trailer, I think. What's with this epic music down a dirty alleyway? Uh-oh. Sometimes I'm like that too, Chris, myself. Sometimes I do like cinematic trailers. I feel like... Whoa, you like possess people? You play as the parasite or whatever it is? So it's like a reverse horror, like survival horror game? Oh wait, no, you do still fight the horrors. Yeah, sometimes I think it's a nice like cinematic trailer is pretty cool. I mean, that's usually what Grasshopper likes to do. Suda clearly puts like maybe even a little too much of the budget into the cinematic elements, but I'm okay with it. I appreciate his artistic vision. And he always gets like different artists. This game looks interesting. Is this like a... It's almost like a... Huh. It's like a hack and slash... I don't even know what they call this. Because look at there's platforming clearly. You're going from person. Good thing all those people were out on their balconies at the same time. Huh, interesting. Oh! What the hell? Wait. Wait. Wait, Killer Bean?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
What the
It's
hell?
because I'm good at what I
Yo,
do.
he's got his gilded guns and everything.
Really? Good.
When... I did not expect this.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international
It actually looks kinda
organization
cool,
powerful
too.
enough to shape the world.
Dude, this is way more
Until they
interesting
lie
than
to
all them
me
Call of
and try
Duties. I
to
mean,
kill
look,
me.
you're Killer Bean, first of all.
Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
Killer Bean is this like animated movie that like an not even independent.
Well,
I don't
it
even,
is sure nice to meet you.
I don't even know how to
Before
describe
you
it. It's like
die.
some guy made an animated movie. It took him years to make. It's just like some guy's. It's like if some animator on online, like YouTube or something, like made something. And it's really silly and over the top and like low budget. But it's like kind of sick at the same time. It's a shit post, but it's also kind of cool.
And I will make them pay for it.
It's like both.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
Is it the
Jeff
the
Liu,
freaking
who
Killer
previously
Bean
worked as
guy?
an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier,
Okay,
France.
I didn't know this.
Audrey
Apparently, the
Laprince
guy who
and
made
Emmerich
Killer
Taw.
Bean was a professional, like,
Hello,
animator who
Jeff,
worked
everyone.
on
I'm very happy to be
like
here.
Terminator and
when we
and
created our studio,
Matrix, but
Emmerich
he
and
wanted
I,
to
we
make his own
promised each other
thing.
to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
Oh, the
when I
Fury
was a
devs,
teenager,
okay.
My dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered why
Wait, did they-
do alpinists risk their
half
lives
the team didn't make
in
it
such
back? What
extreme
happened to them?
conditions. This
What
is
the hell?
something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes.
So it's a
It's the actual climbing gameplay.
It's a mountain climbing game.
You can
That
see
could be
more later
interesting,
today during Day of the
depending
Devs,
on how it-
but
it
now let's have a look.
works. I loved Fury. That was one of my that was maybe my favorite game of that year that I played it. They came out with another game which I wasn't so interested in. I watched Dragnix play some of it. It didn't really resonate with me. But it seems like every time they make a game, it's completely different. The way the limbs are moving makes me think of like Quap, but climbing a mountain. Is it like doing push-ups? Like between your mountain climbing, it seemed like kind of like you're gonna fatigue yourself faster. Unless there's like specific peaks that she's training for, maybe, I don't know. Aaron. Well, Ice Climber is a very different game. I think they should make a modern day Ice Climber. I would love a modern day Ice Climber. That would be really cool, I think. I don't know why Nintendo has so
I'm not
many
meant to be here.
franchises that they're not
I'm
utilizing.
a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that
It
hard,
looks like
they
a
just
giant
take
bomb.
patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers, And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed
So this is
anywhere.
one of those like relaxing,
When all
you
the
run
chores
a
are
tea
done,
shop type place.
Sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful.
But it's in a world where there is
what's
fighting.
weird
That's interesting.
is that
Usually,
I
I feel
actually
like
feel good.
I feel like they don't usually
I'm
acknowledge
happy.
that type of thing in
I can stop running now.
this type of game.
I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Oh, see, that's a little different. You don't have that. You don't have existential crisis and breakdowns happening in like Animal Crossing.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade.
What also makes me wonder if she's like pulled towards wanting to fight.
Your progress is
Like,
impressive.
there's a reason in the game why you might want to be tempted to do that.
These are
Like maybe you can
incredible.
get money faster.
They call
or
themselves the
stuff,
Sahine.
but if you, the more you do that, it's not good for you.
Shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Imagine someone
Humanity
getting that
has
game
lived
just to like
for
calm down and
eons at the
relax, and then
mercy
the
of
character
denial.
starts having a panic attack.
Time we
They're
took
like,
control
"Oh,
of our own destiny. Why are you
Is this
so interested in
Avatar?
Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
So she can possess stuff too. That's a little weird that we have two games now that involve possessing
The
people.
Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Session.
Unknown 9 Awakened.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
I'll steal your heart.
How did this GameCube game accidentally get in this showcase? That was it? That's definitely a paid ad. What did I say? $1 million something? Was it a giveaway or? They really made use of that 30-second ad. I think it was like a contest or something for $1 million.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
Is that a Tengu man or is it? It's a Tengu mask. What the heck? That's just a Bloodborne hunter.
Legend. On guard.
It actually is a Souls-like. Why is the
Your greatest.
Western-style Renaissance man wearing a Tengu mask? I don't mind it. I'm just curious. Like, what's up with that? That's a Tengu mask, my guy. That's how they look. They're red with really big long noses. He just... Oh, he stole his mask.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
It had like the facial hair. Like, believe me, if you look up
All right, we're
Tengu
back
masks,
here
that's what they
live
look
for
like.
more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Looter shooter. What's a looter shooter? It's a game where you shoot and you get loot. Is Grand Theft Auto a looter shooter? Borderlands. This is like basically when you hit an enemy, they drop loot. Oh, isn't Remnant kind of like that? But they don't always drop stuff, huh? I'm surprised, like, no jinx, but there hasn't been anything like this song is being detected and it's owned by Donald Duck or something. Remnant has like Souls type elements to it as well, you'd say, right? It's like a Souls game but with more shooting focus. She has one of those snow globes with the glitter in it in her helmet.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are
Amongst
Victoria
Us?
Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we
This is
actually have
awkward.
something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is
The
our
logo
way
is
of saying
funny.
thank you to our
It's a sloth
crewmates,
playing with his
players,
wrestling
peers, for
action
helping some
figure.
games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current
The
lineup
original
of
dev
games
studio
we've
is
managed
Inner
to
Sloth?
fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
We made Among Us. You made R&D game. You want to use that success to fund other games. We're doing it.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be
I've
playing our
seen-
first game.
Didn't we see a
Mars
trailer
First
of this
Logistics.
before?
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Interesting. Okay,
Hey,
I'm
Husband,
interested in
game
that.
director
One-button
Huscroft, and this
bosses.
is Rogue
Remind me of
Eclipse,
that.
our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and
That's like
master
the
your
ultimate
starfighter,
J game.
take
There's
on
one
merciless
button.
armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new Dosa recipes, and
One
reunite
button
with
and
your
it's a
strange
boss
loved
rush
ones
game.
for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
What if
But
she was just
all
like,
of those
wow, those
amazing
games
indie
look
games aren't the
bad.
only thing coming out of
I don't
Innislaw.
think I'll be playing
Did you know
any
that
of
there's
them.
going to be an
Anyways,
Among Us TV
next
show?
one.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Are they gonna be like 3-minute shorts or what? It looks like a silent cartoon. It's kind of like a old, like a Tom and Jerry. Oh, nope, there's a lot of voices. Holy crap. I saw Phil Lamar.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
What? Wait, they're shipping Sonic and
A
Shadow
definitive
officially?
greatest hit collection of
can't
3D
do
and
this.
2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history.
They can't
now
pander
it's
to
time for
the-
a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers
the
and
Sonic
gameplay from a
fans this
standalone
hard.
campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Oh, it's rated E10 plus. That means Shadow's gonna say damn and perhaps use a gun. Sonic went woke. I don't think pandering to Sonic fans is particularly the most woke thing you could do, honestly. It's probably... Oh look, they got classic Sonic, they got metal Sonic. They got red and black Sonic. You know, this looks okay from what I'm seeing. Of course it's Sonic, so you have to take that with a grain of salt.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Oh no. Oh, because Sonic Generations was the game where the classic Sonic and the modern Sonic like worked together, right?
The Year of Shadow,
Oh, that's
right?
why.
A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
The
In the
Year of
upcoming
Shadow.
online survival game
Sounded
Dune
really
Awakening from
enthusiastic
Funcom, there
about
is
that.
one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
Do they have
I
alternate
created
timeline
the
stuff in
future.
Dune? I didn't know that. I need to watch
Until
Dune still.
It created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that
I heard
might
they're
have been.
good. I want to see the original, not the original, but like the
What if my
old
mother had
Dune that
obeyed her
David Lynch
orders
directed as
and
well.
given birth to a girl? Everything would
Just because
change.
it's David Lynch, so it's probably
Dr.
at
Yue
least
exposed
going to be
before his
intriguing.
betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib.
I think Dune is the
No,
biggest budget movie
Lisan
David
Ogni.
Lynch ever directed.
No
if I remember
Kwisatz
correctly.
Haderach.
Some crazy
All
people
of my
decided to give
visions
him all
lead
that
to
money.
horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Although, talked about this before, but George Lucas tried to get David Lynch to direct Return of the Jedi, which would have been his biggest budgeted directing movie. He literally was just like, that's a lot of integrity. Can you imagine passing up being offered to direct a Star Wars movie like at the peak original popularity? Return of the Jedi by David Lynch would have been pretty sick though, probably. But George Lucas showed him the Ewoks and he just said he got a headache and said, George, why don't you direct your own movie? You should do it yourself, because it's your movie. And then George got someone else to direct it.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy.
Type games.
We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you,
We
David.
invented
That
a
was
fighting
fantastic.
game that got rid of all the bad parts.
Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th.
Pikmin and
Sharpen
apparently
your
is the
katanas,
closest thing
and
to an
welcome
RTS
to
type
season
game that
3
I've been able to
of the
enjoy.
Finals.
But I think a lot of it is because of the you have a more like on-hand perspective. Not just perspective, like you are involved in the battles. Whereas I think in most RTS games you're kind of just controlling all of the ants from above. What is this, Fortnite? Look at my fist I hold in front of me. How about the guys who just have a fist?
All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Is Sam Lake the guy who did Alan Wake? Well, Joe, maybe I could play Alan Wake 2 after I get my new graphics card. You okay?
I think
Mismo said I should play it.
Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many
And
of
I'm
you
going to tell you
have been posting
that we are
your Remedy game collection pictures
taking all
on
the
your
copies of the
shelves
games back. They're ours
with Alan
now.
Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2.
Wow, deluxe and
coming this
collector's
fall.
edition.
You can lock in your copy
What
starting
about standard?
tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for
We
Alan Wake
lied.
2.
Goodbye.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
Ooh, hell yeah.
It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky
That would be a good idea, Fac, a
what-if
bonus where
scenarios.
it comes with a book.
It was
one
a
of
chance for
Alan's
us to really
actual
go
books.
out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in
Right,
less than
no.
24 hours.
Night Springs will be
Tomorrow.
playable.
Thank you. Now, with this world
10 years.
premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Can we just play the Night Springs by itself?
A special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
200 awards? The game isn't out yet. How did it win 200 awards?
You're the only one who can save me.
Oh, it's the fish. Billy Big Mouth.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna
Was that Chris Pratt?
I was the
Wasn't
only
that the girl
one who
from
could save the
Control?
writer and the very soul of literature.
I never did finish Control.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
I guess since it's taking place in this weird, wacky, alternate reality, they could just have whatever they want.
the
and it doesn't have to be canon,
tides
right?
of time. They've come
Or it could
to these
be, but
mythical shores,
doesn't have to.
seeking mastery over death.
Didn't we just
itself.
see a trailer for this earlier? Did they pay for 2 trailers?
A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash.
Is this a remix of that one song?
The
That...
island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken,
From
where heroes are forged and demons
I forget how that song. Is it Where Is My Mind? Yeah, it's a remix of Where Is My Mind, I believe.
This is Eternum.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish
like
as
they
a solo
literally
player
showed
or play
that
co-op
game.
and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of
Hurry,
Stellar
everyone,
Jade
type in the
from
chat
TikTok
whatever he
Game
just
Rewards.
said. You get a
And
free
speaking of Honkai Star Rail,
Star.
Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Hoyoverse.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see,
What did you call me?
everything is possible in this land of
I
dreams.
didn't say nothing. I said Hoyo. Isn't that what Kirby says?
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
When did Kirby start saying Koyo? Because I feel like it must have been quite a number of games in.
Why do people choose to slumber?
Yeah, why do people choose to sleep?
We will wake from our dreams.
She sounds like she's like like not human. They must have some reason they sleep. Yeah, it's because you have to get your energy back. No, there has to be some reason. Iron Lace presents. Oh, the animes where it really took off. The biggest thing I remember about the cartoon was King Dedede and his southern drawl.
Trying to catch that there Kirby.
This looks like an old school style, like Western RPG. Dark and darker. Oh, it's free. Facto is definitely not going to play it now.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS
only
dungeon
spends-
PvP
only plays games that
adventure,
cost
Dark and
$70.
Darker is now live
Part
on
of his
both
mantra.
Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Path of the Guys. Huh, interesting. Huh. This one seems to have, like, different types of gameplay. Like, what there was like a 2D side-scrolling section, and then it changed. It's an escort mission. Who were you escorting? It just looked like chaos. Full campaign co-op. It's like up to 3 players, maybe. Hyperlight Breaker. Oh, so it's like a sequel spin-off to Hyperlight Drifter. Wow, it looks so. Okay. It's Human Fall Flat, but with dogs. Oh wait, there's other animals. That penguin just got knocked out. That Yoshi. As soon as the penguin came on screen, Sword was summoned. Walter Simulator. Oh my goodness. Super. Walter Fall Flat. Did that earlier, trying to go to the steps. What are they doing? What game am I least excited for? Whatever that army game was. One of the army games, because I don't remember the name.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at M-Corp. So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at M-Corp and the city of San Vansterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at M-Corp loves this town. We think this
Tim
town
Robinson.
rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M-Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at M-Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. Let's get those moving.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue.
Okay.
We love it here at M-Corp. And we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Just...
Oh. What is this? M Corp? Was that just an ambiguous ad and you have to look it up to see what the hell that was?
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
He didn't even explain what that was.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Okay, so this must be the game it was advertised. Skate? They still make Skate games? I remember playing the first Skate years ago and it was like, wow, it's like they were trying to go for like a more grounded version of like a Tony Hawk game. There was like more realistic physics to it, but then you end up just playing with the funny, crazy physics moments. Console play testing. Huh.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future.
I wouldn't mind.
Our
just
next world premiere is an indie
sketch.
sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Was Palworld a Japanese dev? I thought it was from somewhere else. I would have been more interested in this if I didn't find out it's a freaking like a farming game mostly. I had a couple of my friends talking about it. Like, they should have leaned heavier into the Pokemon ripoff aspect. It probably would have been more fun. Yeah, we were talking about that sword. Bison coming back is weird. I think the crossover isn't bad because there's never been like a Fatal Fury King of Fighters crossover into a mainline Street Fighter game before, so that is kind of unprecedented. You know, I would have... They weren't characters that I like super cared about. They should have threw in T-Zoc, obviously the best SNK character. Gobble said the base building farming stuff is very tedious, is why I stopped. Right, yeah. Yeah, like that to me, like is like I don't think I'd ever bother actually playing it because of that stuff.
To Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant.
Okay,
Here's
so they are
Andy
based in
Ho
Japan.
and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
Alina's a cool addition, I agree. I don't really play her myself, but
thanks, Jeff. Hey everyone, since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
So it's okay in something like Smash Brothers Sword where like there isn't really a defined world. It's very like abstract, like what's even going on there. Everyone just kind of exists in this void. But in a game where there's supposed to be like an ongoing story, you don't like it. I don't really know any other fighting games that do guests like that except from Smash Brothers. Is this the new, what do you call it? Overwatch? Oh yeah, that's true. Soul Calibur had the, also Spawn. In fact, the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2 had Spawn. The PS2 one had Heihachi. Do I not know what Valorant is? I guess not. I barely know what Fortnite is. And I mainly just know it from like horrible like shitpost memes. Wait, so Valorant is by, oh, League of Legends. I see.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta
when I
starts
saw
June 14th,
Bison's like
and you can sign up
floating
right now
hat,
at beta.playvalorant.com.
it was silly.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on
I have
console.
a penthouse suite
and we hope
under
to see
a
you
rock.
soon
You're
in
right.
limited beta. But
Like,
before
why,
we go,
like, I
here's the head of
rarely have a
Valorant
chance
Studio, Anna
Like,
Dahlman.
why would I want to leave? I got a
Thanks,
built-in
guys.
pool, indoor
hey, everyone.
pool.
One of my favorite things
theater
about
room.
Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant
I
to
actually
players
had
all
fun
around
with
the world,
Hearthstone.
most recently to
Hearthstone
China,
is simple
where I'm
enough
currently at Valorant
with
Masters,
enough
one
like
of our
variation
largest
that I
global
actually had a lot of
tournaments and
fun with
community
Hearthstone. I just stopped
celebrations.
playing it.
Seeing the community evolve as new players
know.
bring
I
their
just kinda fell
passion
off
and expression to
a
Valorant
long
has
time
been
ago.
the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto
I like
new
the
platforms.
they
We
used
hope
to
you'll
have like
join us,
story
and we
mode
can't wait to
first,
see where
like
you
one
take us
player
next.
story mode stuff in Hearthstone, and they got rid of it. They stopped doing that. They started introducing these dungeon modes instead, which were okay, but like I wish they would have kept like the little story bits too. Well, that's the thing, fact. They could have introduced a new character that utilized his psycho power instead of just having Bison. Even if it's like liquid Bison or whatever's going on there. I don't really know. It would have been more interesting having another character using his psycho powers, I think. So they're like sort of a variation. It's just, I hate when characters are dead and then, oh, but not really, they're back. Like, that's just so cheap for me. I appreciate things that can commit, because then it makes things actually impactful. So if a character dies, then it's like, okay, but are they really dead? I can't trust this anymore. I think Jury has a degree of Psycho, and JP, and I think even, isn't there like a Cammy clone that has some like Psycho stuff? Oh, Ed uses it too? See, there's like, they already have people. I don't know. I don't know the stories that deeply after
Exciting
like,
to have Riot
Third
on
Strike,
console
honestly.
with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya,
Right,
who is
the
also an
feng shui
amazing
and the-
voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next
voices
week,
Mario,
Yang is going to
he
be
voices
voicing
Link,
a
he
character
voices
in a
Zelda.
movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
What?
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character.
supposed to
Why
be
is he here?
discussed.
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%. We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
He rolls into a ball and gets
warrior
annihilated.
with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your
The
curse
low resolution
your
filter is
gift.
actually not bad here, yeah.
Shield yourself,
They could have
my
went a
friends,
little heavier, but
for
I
shall set you all free!
so they didn't want him to look. Oh, there it goes.
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new 2024
Yeah,
monitors
in fact,
for
that would've
gaming,
been
work, and
great if
entertainment.
the hat-
Scan the QR code
they
now to
just
get
wore
up to
his hat.
$300
That would've been
Samsung
funny.
credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance
I mean,
to win
even
$5,000
Seth, they did
Samsung
something
credit for US
different. They gave
residents.
Seth a completely new
Summer
body.
Game Fest
Well, I guess they might be doing that with Bison. I couldn't really tell what
Look at all
happened
of
in the
you
trailer.
cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in.
Are you
Called
sure you're not
Squad
a
Busters.
rooster?
You
Look at
fight
that big old.
monsters, collect lots
What are
of
those things
shiny
called
things,
on the
and
top
Chicken
of
has
the
a big
roosters?
role.
They're-
That's all that matters.
There's a word for
and
it.
here is our big ad. Squad up. Oh, oh. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drank right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist
Why do
down,
they have all these
so-
actors?
dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's
that
one of the
This
most
ad
equitable
cost
people
$1 million
I've ever met.
to make easily.
Also, I pillaged a few villages.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay?
I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations. What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You could definitely.
It's
here.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
And they, okay.
And I've been wrong. I've been down to the bottom of everybody. These clowns.
You call this a squat?
Where are you having fun?
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
It's like the longest. It's the longest ad of all of them too.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
You've been getting this as a YouTube ad too.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Dude, they paid how much for this? First, they had to pay to make the ad. They had to pay all these like big name actors, and then they had to pay to air the ad, which wasn't it like 1 minute was like $250,000 or something, and this was like what, 2 minutes? It keeps going.
What?
Holy crap!
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo
There you go.
Tsushimoto! Ryozo-san!
There you go for all the monster heads up there.
今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の
And they
大
paid
型
for
の
that
モンスターをお届け
song
しますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone.
They paid
We've
for that
prepared a very
freaking
special trailer today
early
for Summer Game
2000s
Fest.
hit.
I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
Name a bunch of weapon types. There's the big bat.
没入感とアクション、こ
There's
ちらの融合を目指して開発を
the
進め
Swiss
ており
Army
ます。
knife.
モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S,
Sword, I did
and
play
PC.
Monster Hunter with you and Mike.
最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
I don't think I can be made to like a game I don't like. I think we learned that from Bloodborne. Actually, I played plenty of games I didn't like to the end. I almost like a lot of Dark Souls games. It's just that's the part that makes it so frustrating. It's almost enjoyable. But Monster Hunter was like I didn't enjoy it at all. It was more confusing than Dark Souls to play, and there was less like motivation for me to like continue playing it.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
They fell into the Sarlacc pit.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it.
Through all
You
that
find someplace
sand.
safe.
Thank you.
It's a powerful sniffer.
Not like you
to play Monster Hunter. I was waiting on.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
When we gonna see something from Grasshopper? Wilds. Why is it called Wilds? The theme seems to be sand. They should call it Monster Hunter.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Wow, they're starting with 0. That's impressive. Usually you do 1 and then maybe even a 2 or 3 and then a 0.
How many days do I have left? 42.
Okay, so there's some wall running. There's some chain breaking. Some ground stabbing.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Well, it's just kind of weird that they're showing off the wild wilderness game and it's all, the whole trailer was sand. It's like if it was like Super Mario Sunshine and then he's in a dark cave the whole trailer. guy exploded. Tokyo Gauge. Like hand. So hang on, is Summer Games
so
like an
demo that media will be
E3
playing this weekend.
event
You'll hear
people
much
can
more
go to in
about that.
person and
And
play
that's going to
demos
do
and
it for our
stuff?
Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
How much does it cost to go there? Summer Game Fest tickets. Let's see. Of course, they use Ticketmaster. Why does everyone use Ticketmaster? Gosh darn it. Okay, the tickets for this live event I can find. It's already over. Obviously. It's funny, it says starting in 5 hours on the website still. The website is 5 hours. No, 7 hours slow. There's a lot of different little. So Day of the Devs is the indie focused one, right? That's the one that's playing next. And then there's also Devolver. There's one for the whole family. It says it's harmless for the whole family. That sounds kind of suspicious. Wholesome Direct Latin American games, women-led games, PC, Xbox. We could see if the indie games seem interesting. That might be more interesting than the stuff we just saw. I'm fast forwarding the clock for you guys. Maybe Devolver will have something Gungeon related, coping. Maybe.
I have to do the whole thing from the top.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy
Walter's
Day of the
fine.
Devs.
He
Summer
did
Games
slip
Fest.
coming up the steps earlier, but he didn't.
Oh, that's a prop.
He didn't get too hurt.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Cappy?
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
Battle Vision Network. Is this like Mean Bean Machine or something? Oh no, it's not.
EVN
oh, it's like Battle
cozy
Network?
color matching puzzle gameplay.
No,
with
it's not.
deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
There's some battles. Plants vs. Zombies.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
This This looks like
Battlevision
a
Network
Flash
is a spiritual
game
successor to one of
type of
Capcom's most
deal.
beloved
There's something
classic
about
games,
this.
Might and Magic Clash of Heroes.
It's giving me like
BVN
flashbacks.
reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets: multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle and
I
home
thought
arena.
they were gonna say the first team with the personality wins.
That win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
When building the wild world of BVN, we weren't
Does this
just
look fun
influenced by
fact,
our
or
own
are you
game,
gonna
Clash
play
of
it?
Heroes. We were also inspired by the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battlevision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Day of the Devs for a chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join.
Am I
the fun.
revealing my game today?
Our next title comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Cairn.
Wait, oh, okay, they're showing more now than the teaser.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn, the final part of our Freedom trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent, and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains. Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere, as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina. If you are careless, you fall. Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself to go.
So this is like if Breath of the Wild, like
each wall
really
to
just
like an
super focused on the climbing
like
aspect.
Even though you can climb free solo,
Careful with
alpinism as a natural checkpoint device.
Yeah,
Kittens.
I saw it.
But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is
Octodad.
extremely satisfying. It's
So less
freeing.
than Octodad had a baby.
Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay tuned.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game in absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for... wait for it.
Hello there, my name's Brandon.
And I'm Danny, and we are here to show you our game, Petal Runner.
Petal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
In Sapphire Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source: flowers.
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as Petal Runners. As a Petal Runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied minigames. Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah Pet begins to form. You play as Callie, who's
the audio's
a new
not
recruit
crackling
in the Petal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality,
Sorry,
Callie
I
does
kinda
encounter
zoned
a
out
few
for a
challenges
second.
along the way. This is from the difficulty of dealing with
Is it still
customers and talking to
crackling or
people in
no?
general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hannah Pets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable. The Petal Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hannah Pets sensation.
So, you know, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Petal Runner.
But it's not crackling anymore,
Developed
right?
in Shanghai by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal
Orwellian and
technologies,
Lynchian, you have my
unimaginable
attention.
body horrors, and psychedelic
Body horror?
nightmares.
Psychedelic?
This is Karma, the Dark World.
Alright, let's see. Don't get my expectations up. Alright, this looks interesting. Karma the Dark World, eh?
嗨，各位好，我是 Karma the Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月壤工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月壤团队所制
What
作
the
的第一
heck,
款游
TV
戏
heads? That's
Karma
freaking
the Dark
Skibbity
World
Toilet. Okay, they ruined it.
这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的 ROM 干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌
See all
托
these
邦的
games
现
I
实
can
世界，
actually
你
play
将
now
了解到
probably
扭
since I
曲、
got a new
压抑、
graphics
毫无
card.
人性的社会观。
This is your final chance.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中
Wait,
世界，
Fact, what
你将
caught
看
you
见
so
诡
off
异恐怖
guard?
的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为
Oh
探
my
员
gosh, the
需要
hallway's so
坚守
narrow. That is
效忠这
really
座城市的掌
unsettling.
控者利维坦公司。
That's
但
interesting.
直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
Fact, there's no way you don't know what Skibidi Toilet is. Come on now. I'm supposed to be the out of touch
这就是
one.
卡马泽 Dark World， 一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格
This
的
looks
反乌
trippy.
托邦游戏。
This looks pretty
如果
cool.
你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Fuck! My prosthetic! This isn't real. This can't be
Doc,
real.
next time you're gonna, next thing you're gonna say you don't know what Ohio Riz is or all that stuff.
I will echo.
Oh, I know Gobble. Well, it's funny. I saw
How do
a
you follow up
little,
making
like
two
one
of
of
the
the
best indie games
clips
of
on
all
YouTube,
time?
like probably when it was
Make
first coming
50
out.
more. That's what's
And
happening
I was like,
with
huh,
UFO
okay.
50. This is from the team at Mossmouth.
I don't know why it blew
who
up.
made
I feel
Spelunky
like
and Spelunky 2.
kids these
It's as
days
if you
just
took
never
the
saw
modern
like
design
old
sensibilities of today,
weird
went
Gmod
back in
videos
time
on
and
YouTube
made
poops
an
and it
entire
blew their
console
mind.
worth of retro games, and it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection
No,
of
it's this
50
weird
games.
series on YouTube.
You heard that
about,
correctly. That's 50 brand new
I can't really
games.
explain, but basically people using Gmod like source engine to make like silly animations. UFO 50? Is it an arcade? So it's a collection of games, huh?
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade style games.
Yo.
Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to
Are these
explore.
all unique games,
Every
but it's like a
single game is
collection of
complete
like
experience, from
NES
opening title
style,
screen to
like
its ending
80s arcade
credits.
stuff? That's cool.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented
really
a
is Action
fictional
51
company called UFO Soft that developed
for
these
the new
games for
era.
a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games
knew
get
it.
more technically advanced as the years go on.
Yo, the
And as you
yo-yo, that was
explore the
freaking
timeline, you'll find that
what do
some
you call
games
it?
have sequels or recurring
What's that
characters.
game called?
We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a
Star
strict
Tropics.
32 color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game
That's
you're
literally a Bobo. That's literally a Bobo like in a weird
The
outfit.
one area
with
where
the
we
wand.
didn't
What the
limit
hell?
ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt
This
like
is
a
fun.
unique
This would be a
experience.
game I'd do a review.
Our goal
like one
isn't
of my
just
like
to remind you of a bygone
PS1
era.
demo
It's also
style
to provide
reviews on.
50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun.
It would have been more fun to
With so
unlock
much
the
variety,
games.
you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether
Man.
you prefer fast-paced
I need to do a
action
video essay on this type of thing.
or thinky strategy games.
Because the main thing is like the secret characters. I used to, unlocking secret characters
all
is like one of the
fond
coolest part
memories
of
of
fighting
going to
games,
a
and now they're
friend's
always
house
just
and
out
browsing
already,
their
or
game
you have to
library
just
for
buy
something
the
to
new
play
ones.
together. So half of UFO
And then just games
50's
just do that
games
less and less
have
now.
multiplayer,
That's like one of the
either
most
co-op
satisfying
or
things as a
versus.
kid is unlocking more. Well, it
Needless
doesn't
to
have to
say,
be you have
UFO
to
50
beat the
has been
games
in
to unlock all the
development for a
games. Sometimes it's
long
maybe it
time.
depends on how much time
But
you put
today,
in.
we're
There could be
very
different
excited
ways to
to
unlock different
finally
games. That's
announce
part of the
a
fun.
release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
Having them all unlocked at the same time, like that in itself would have given the game so much more fun. And there's so many games, so there would be so many ways to unlock more. Like you could just playing, like say
Please
you start off with
find
like
our Steam page and
5 games, just playing the first game could unlock another one. Just playing it, playing all 5 of the first games could unlock another game. Getting a certain
The
amount of,
developer
there's
of
all
this
kinds
next
of different
game
ways you could
should
do
be
it.
a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere.
Or if
So
there was a game
take
with
it
like
away,
a hub
Spryfox.
where you have to like, maybe you have to find some of the games to unlock them, like that kind of stuff's just awesome. It's kind of like why Animal Crossing wouldn't be fun as it is if you just started off with every furniture and every clothing just right from the start. Like at least for me, like a big part of Animal Crossing is like seeing, like getting random new stuff. I'm like, oh, I can put this in my house, or like, I wonder if I do this, like what I'll get. And they literally had the physical cartridges that they were like blowing the dust off, so like maybe like there could be a way that you earn money and then you could buy the cartridges that you don't own like online. This is Don't Starve, but less scary. They should have called it No Hungry.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spryfox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spryfox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory that unfolds through your interactions with them. It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game where your small daily acts of kindness advance the story.
We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace for months, if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and relaxation whenever you need it most. And hopefully, it'll be a game with a story that sticks with you forever, because the characters really make you care.
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on your mobile app store.
Cozy
to
is
be
an
the first Spirit Scout
activation
on the
word
island.
for you that tells
We'll
you
see
the
you there.
game's gonna be boring.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute, I can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and
Is that
publisher
gonna be
Donut,
the
featuring a
doggy
puppy and
fall
their
flat?
person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
Koira. Nope, completely different game.
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped.
Narrative game, huh?
You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house.
The little dog's
This
got kind of
relationship
a,
is really at the heart of our game.
like a
In
Rudolph
Koira,
or like that
you go
one
through a
ghost
musical
dog
forest,
from Nightmare Before
filled
Christmas.
with sounds to
Kind of a-
discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust
What's
of the public.
cynophobia? Is that fear of dogs?
To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek.
Yeah, I kind of had
As
that.
they
but
journey
with
through the
cats
winter
when I was
wonderland,
younger. I had,
they encounter
when I
obstacles,
was real little,
they
I
share
got like
laughs,
a
and they save other
I got
woodland
attacked
creatures.
by a
But
family
if
member's
winter is
crazy
magical,
cat.
it's also dangerous.
Then another
And they are
time I
not
had
alone
my
in this
own
forest.
kitten.
Mysterious
My
hunters
little
are
cousin
lurking
who
around
didn't know
and
any better
following
like
them.
threw the cat in the pool.
Our goal with Koira
And when
is
I
to
went to
create a
pull
universal
him out of
tale
the pool,
which
he
focuses on the emotional
was
journey.
freaking out and he cut me
We want
in
to
the
create a
throat.
game that is as immersive and
I got
intuitive
really
as possible.
hesitant about like touching cats.
It's a game without
Took
any
me a
text
while
nor
to,
dialogue.
like,
The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art,
I'm
frame
not
by
like
frame animation, and a
terrified of
beautiful
cats, but I'm just
original
hesitant to like reach my hand out and touch them
Let
unless I
yourself
really know
be
they're
carried
not-
away
they're
by the
gonna be
magical
chill.
and serene atmosphere of the forest.
Yeah, this game looks cool.
Contemplate and play at your own pace.
I do like the art style. It's very
We can't wait
distinct.
to share
This
more
is
with
one
you.
of the more distinct
So if
games
you'd like to
that
be
I've
one of
seen
the first ones
showcased.
to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has
Trampled by a
all of that.
poodle.
This is Arranger
Oh, no.
from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
At least it wasn't
Hola,
like
soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo
Rottweiler
hice un juego de
or
puzzles
something, like a
multipremiado
big
llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos. David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo
David
seguramente
Hellman.
recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
Really
In
big dogs
Arranger,
can
you
be
play as
intimidating.
Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to venture out beyond the overly cozy confines of her hometown. Always been a bit of a misfit.
Hey, once in a while, Kevin will just
Which isn't
nip
helped
me
by
out of
the
nowhere, and I
strange
don't know
way
why
that
he
she
does
moves
it. I
through
don't know
the
if he just
As
gets
she
too
moves,
excited or
objects on
just
the
feels
same
like
row
it.
or column move with her.
Once in a while.
And if she gets to the edge of the
He'll come
gameplay
along my
grid,
lap, me wanting
she
to get all
loops
pet and
around
pet
to
and
the
pet,
other
and then
side.
he'll just like. And usually I would react to it, so he'll jump off my lap immediately and run off. But one
We
time,
use
like,
this core
I
set
saw
of
him
mechanics
about to
in
do
a
it, so I was
wide
more ready
variety
for
of
it.
interesting ways throughout
And he
the
like nipped
adventure.
my arm, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Never
and he just sitting
hesitating
there
on
on my
any one
lap still,
idea
like he
for
just
too
felt
long.
like doing it.
To keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time. The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw
on which
this
you'll find towns full
before
of
as
lovable
well.
weirdos to
It's
chat with and
interesting.
advance the story.
You move on a conveyor
Wilderness
belt.
spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting
It's funny if you think
mysteries.
about it. This is basically how any tile-based game, like
And
even like the
dungeons,
original
teeming with
Zelda or
monsters to puzzle
StarTropics,
your way
it's
past.
just you don't. It's not presented like that. It's just the character moving.
Or through.
But visually, it definitely is like a very distinct thing.
Told
That
through
is different
expressive
though, the way it
comic-style
wrapped around there.
cutscenes. We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static.
The Static.
Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it?
It doesn't move everything. In
Find
fact, there's
out
the
in a
strange
new type of role
unmovable
puzzling
source
game
called the Static.
when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger
Yeah,
red
some dogs
herring
are
than the
just
developer name
super
Cozy
chill.
Game Pals, because their idea of
I don't think
cozy
Walter's
is a little
capable of
twisted.
biting
Here's your
you.
world
Like,
premiere
there's just, it
first
would never
look
enter into
at
his
the very
brain to
first
bite
release
someone.
from Blumhouse Games.
But he's just a big clumsy oaf, so he'll like step on you or tackle
Are
into
you
you.
okay?
Okay, so this is the Fear the Spotlight, and I think they're just
Do you
straight up.
see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty.
Yeah, they're redoing the
I
game.
hope the board looks as creepy as I imagined.
There was not voice acting in the
Let's go.
original.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
What was that?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up,
This feels like a remake,
I'll protect you.
basically. Which makes me I wish they would have kept the original game. Just, you know, just
Oh, I've got to get out of here.
for...
Where did you go?
posterity.
Hello? Amy!
Just go home, Viv.
I'll save you, no matter what.
No, Sword, they removed the original game from Steam.
Don't worry, Viv.
It was out already a year ago,
Everything is
and I
going
checked
to
the
be
page, because I was like, isn't this game out already? And it says, game
I'm
has been
happy here.
temporarily removed for
So
big
happy.
update, and will come back later.
A few months ago, this next game appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us.
No,
It
I
seems
only
like a
played the
novelty at
demo,
first,
but I
then you
saw the full
realize just
game,
how
and I
profound its
considered
mechanics
playing
and
it at some
rendering engine
point.
are. From Crescent Moon Games and those dang games.
It was
this
pretty
is
cheap,
Screenbound,
too.
a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer.
But from what I think
We'll be
the
talking about
full
game's
game was
mechanics,
pretty small.
how it started,
I
and
think
how
that
it's
they're
going.
doing, like, they're revamping it and making it...
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and
a good
I'm
deal
the developer
bigger.
of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now.
Oh,
Do you want
yeah,
to
I
talk about
forgot
the
about
idea of
this
how
game.
Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where
A really cool
you're playing
idea.
on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked. It started with a little prototype of just a character holding the device, having an endless running
You know, it's
motion
funny,
and
the
jumping
guy
at the
who
same
did
time
the
as seeing it
Spookware
in
games?
2D and 3D.
He
And then the
has a
other part of
game
it
with a
was the
similar concept.
controls
It's
from the
different. It's not
prototype,
quite
they
like this,
weren't
but
set in play.
it's free on
I think you were
itch.io.
having this problem where
I
you're
played it.
exploring
It's
this world, but only
yeah,
facing
something
forward, and you
sort
can
of
move
like that
side
as
to
well.
side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked. So the device itself that you use in
Now, this is a
Screenbound
really cool one.
is
I
a
would
quantum
definitely
device.
want to play
How
it.
that works in the context of the game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually
It's like
builds
having one
the
controller
entire
connected to
3D
multiple games at the same
geometry
time.
out and creates a 3D world.
I think people have done like as challenges or just for fun. I saw a video that
Both
had it clicked on,
dimensions
but
are
it was like,
equally
can you beat
important, and
Mario
you have to be
64
paying
and
attention to both
Mario
to
64
get
DS
anywhere in the game, because
at the same time?
first
and
of
I think it
all,
was
the
probably
enemies
doing
are in
the same
2D.
concept.
So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're going to die probably within 5 to 10 seconds, because you're going to be hit
You
by
have
an
to get
enemy.
several stars before
You're
you
going to
even
see
unlock
some
Mario, right?
distortion effect on the screen, and that's where like the two dimensions meet, and you're going to get pushed back and you're going to lose some health from your battery bar. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's going to be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats by focusing on the 2D
SP
side.
skin. Oh yeah, yeah. It looked like the
And,
Game Boy Advance
yeah,
SP.
that's pretty much it. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, a little
Our
bit of
next
Super
game
Paper
takes
Mario
what
had
you
a little
might
bit of
consider
that
a
too.
dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to
Harper
animals,
J.
except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
You think they're cute?
Those aren't giraffes.
I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work. Hurry up.
Ew.
Nothing to worry.
Is that how you work at a zoo?
What was that?
Hippos are terrifying. Hippos, don't hippos kill more people in
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller
Africa
and horror
than
genres.
any other
We aim
animal,
to create
right?
a dark
believe it's
atmosphere,
hippos.
resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
Yeah, but I don't think you have like a
This is
laser
our
gun that
mobile
like
veterinary
vacuums the poop
station.
up, do you?
Here you'll be
They probably
mixing
just use
medication
hoses
for our
most of the
animals.
time.
Are they sick? Well,
Oh
they
yeah,
can
with
be. We
malaria,
need to
but I
closely
mean like
monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare
non-insectoids.
specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
Well, let's chill.
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you. The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depends on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
No problem.
Your main goal will be to
Can't you
save
just
the
text or
animals,
call your
including
wife?
infected ones that have turned into mutants.
I'll tell her for
Save them and save yourself.
Oh no, that means
Really
there's gonna be
hope that
mutant
you will
penguins.
enjoy the Zoocosis release
Sword, are
this
you
summer.
ready?
Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
Why are you so jumpy? There's only mutants everywhere.
And that's the game. Except not quite. You can see in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
While waiting. Dude, a game about waiting.
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus,
Walter,
waiting for
did
traffic,
you guys see Walter there waiting
waiting
for the bus?
line to
Where was he
move.
going? This looks fun. I like these types of games.
All
where-
our main character Adam,
It's like these little,
as
like,
he
puzzles.
waits his way through the various scenarios of everyday life. Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good
Yeah, like
old-fashioned
WarioWare-esque.
patience. Or perhaps you want to get up
Exactly.
to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it. For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with
Dude, it's
it.
Walter again. Where's he? He's just like going out all
If
the
they're
time
too
when we're not
hard
paying
or
attention.
maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button,
I
specially
may have
designed
time
for
fooled
you.
once or
Just
twice in my life.
press it. Explore over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini-games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your
Oh,
daily
it's
life.
Kappa.
Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough
Oh,
little
it's like
guy.
one of those mobile games you have
Get
to
to know
wait
his
to get
family, his
another
friends,
light.
and his victims as
Oh,
he
no.
follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between.
Uh-oh.
But do remember, your goal is to wait, nothing else.
That's funny that the main goal is literally just waiting. Everything else is just extra. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with the Kappa. I went to this
Add to
cool
Witless on
conveyor
Steam.
sushi place in Japan called Kappa Sushi that was cool. They had their
During
own
the
little
selection
gacha machine
process,
too
this next
with
game
Kappas.
really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Whoa. Cutie, spooky. These are some lanky characters. Look at them.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game.
Zushi.
One of the concepts that we
Zushi
wanted to
is the-
really emphasize was identity, what it means to be
American
who you
style
are,
sushi
and how
where the rice is on
horrific
the
it might
outside,
be
right?
if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of
I like
themes
those
that
little
fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what
bits
makes
where they're,
humans
like,
human,
moving stuff with their
having your
hands.
environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future.
Oh, you say it differently? I
That's kind
swear
of horrific in
sushi was
itself.
like a specific type of sushi. I'm probably thinking of something else. I'm sure you're right
In our
about
main
that
character
rule.
Hayes, we also decided
But
to
there is, like,
make
a
him
way
non-binary
to-
and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people.
There's a name for the
So
like
Psychroma was a great
rice on
way
the outside
for
type
me to
sushi.
explore that part of myself. And, not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see
Uramaki.
people interact with
I
the
think
media
that's
you
the
made and
kind.
get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
Yeah, this game looks interesting. I'm
It's
gonna have
time
to check
get
out for
cozy.
demos and stuff.
this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses. Just not quite in the way you'd expect. By Tanant Games, this is Building Relationships.
Oh, it's the same
สวัสดี
dev
ค
as
รับ
An
ชื่อธนัท
Outcry.
ปุษยางกูลครับจากกรุงเทพ
Okay.
มหานคร
An Outcry was
And I'm
really
here to
cool.
show
That was
you
one of my favorite
probably the most
demos I played from the
stupid
Haunted
game
PS1
you'll
game.
see all day
It had really
today.
cool music.
It's a
and, like, nice
silly
animation,
adventure
too.
game where you play as a house on a date, and it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
the heck?
In this game,
you play
you'll
as a
find yourself
house?
as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house. Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help
They
introduce you to
have
the others.
personified the houses.
Or
buildings,
Millie,
I guess.
who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely.
Pardon me?
You'll also
What?
find these chesters hiding around
What
the
was
island.
that?
They're not looking
The
for a
windmill will
date. They're in
step
a
on you if you
very
ask them nicely?
complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping
I'm so confused.
and wave dashing.
You
If
have
you're
wave
looking for a
dashing.
break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island. Though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
That southern accent came out. You heard what they said.
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look.
I don't know if I
Is
dreamed
this a
of
dating
that
sim?
specific
Not exactly.
scenario.
There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid.
A short hike but stupid.
Are you okay?
Pee pee poo poo?
No.
What
Is
is
my
this
mother
game?
proud of me? No.
I did
Can
like
we
a
have
short
sex
hike a
in the
lot. That was really funny.
No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
An unexpected adventure awaits in building relationships. Wishes now on Steam.
Yeah. No, this seems like a fun one. I've never.
What am I doing in my life?
I've never seen a game like that
Last
before.
summer,
where
Day of
you're
the
just
Devs
a
featured
house
a
rolling
little-known
around
game
talking
that
to other
celebrates the
buildings.
everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Da-da-da-da.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars.
And
for a
together
little to
we
the
are.
left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household
Lame.
items. We think it's neat
Are.
that there are different ways to arrange things.
Focus?
In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover. And we really leaned into this idea for
Oh,
our
is this
new
stop
DLC.
motion?
A little to the left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions.
Oh, they weren't showing the gameplay there. I was.
There are 33 new levels
I was fooled.
and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are
Oh, this is like a little puzzle
100
game.
stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that
Yeah, this
fold,
looks cool.
flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions
Oh
that range
man.
from easy
Oh wow,
to
this is like a game for like
There's a lot
OCD.
to be excited about, but
Holy
the best
crap,
thing
this
of
is
all
OCD
might
the
just
game.
Be more
Holy crap.
cats. A little to the left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
That does look fun if that's like really cheap.
Have you
I'd have
ever
to check
wanted to
that
play a
out.
game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve
Like
into
they
ancient
don't have a
ruins,
choice,
and
they
thanks
have to
to a
store the
strange
box
time
cutter
loop
with the
affecting
blade
the
out to
island
get
you're
the
on, you'll have
maximum
plenty of time
points.
to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the
Oh,
world's
it's Soup
coziest
Island.
time loop.
Hello again. Oh, look, the
In
L
Hello
is in
Again,
the clock.
you play as a diligent
as the
postal
arms,
worker
that's pretty
who is
clever.
assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop. The three core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving. This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago. Since the islanders have no
Seven
idea that
billion
they're bound to a
year old
time loop,
toilet?
you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and or manipulate them so you can reach your goals. So, in short,
There was a
what
Groundhog
happens when you mix the
Day
gameplay
VR
and
game?
mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is hello again, coming in 2025.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title,
I
Tom the
should have
Post
just
Girl.
said, oopsie daisy. Tom the Post Girl. You cannot resist. What, snooping? Yeah, really.
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering
Oh.
packages to the deranged
I
villagers.
didn't catch that. She's a
And
peeping
discover a great
Tom.
deal, perhaps too much, about the locals.
Oh my gosh, these are some weird
Her
locals.
approach, although controversial, is highly effective. Intense and obsessive stalking.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one. But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
No, I saw the two-headed
Quite
dog.
the
I just wasn't judging it right away. I was like, okay, you know, that's just that dog's got a mutation. That's fine.
We
I-
were inspired by the Little
I
Red
didn't
Riding Hood, which you can recognize in
I
the
didn't
main
want to
protagonist,
assume.
Tom. We then used her curiosity
Would be
and
hilarious.
exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore. And hope that you'll also
What if
enjoy
Walter was
stalking around
shaped
in
like
it.
that? He had two heads. I guess there would be another dog. It would be Walter and whatever the other one would be called. Walter and Walter for back Walter.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I'm the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP.
After do you believe in life after love?
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta.
Yeah,
This
it's
game
cool
was
seeing
the
games
golden
from
child
just
of my best friend,
Other
the late
countries that you don't
Fahmi
normally see
Hasmi,
them from in
who
general.
sadly passed away in March 2022.
Okay.
And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy. Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game. like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Alfalfa. They are very brilliant.
Did I just see freaking Hybrid Theory?
Sorry,
Hang
I can't
on.
really help fangirling about them.
Look at the replay on
They are so
YouTube.
good.
It'll
And
not
Alfalfa will
freeze.
be making the soundtrack for Afterlife EP, including the
I think I
music
saw
Ahmad
the
plays in
Linkin
rhythm
Park
game.
Hybrid Theory in that music store. Oh, look, there's a rhythm game part to it.
We're also really happy to be working with our main artist, Soyatu. Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love for the underground music scene.
Have they played Venba? I
We
don't
don't
think
have
so.
the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little
Oh
longer.
yeah, I like
and
food in
thank you so
games
much
too.
for your
Show me
support.
all the food. Let me vicariously enjoy the food through the
We all need a good mystery
player
to
character.
unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oyser, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
Phoenix Spring.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
Interesting, it has like a
is a
choppy
beautiful place to
sort of like
explore.
animation style.
Life is slow.
Purpose.
The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order
Okay.
to progress. The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration. Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
After this is the Devolver one, right? I wonder how long that is. Wasn't there Devolver showcase usually like 30
The game is
minutes?
set to release on September the 16th,
Maybe I'll
2024 on
stream that
Steam.
one as well, and then
So you know what to do.
finish
And in
there
the
if
meantime,
that's
on
the
behalf of
case.
the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Road 96, Lost in Harmony, 1111, Memories Retold. Developer Digix Art out of France has had a pretty prolific run,
Oh
and
no,
we're so
the
very
Devolver
proud to
was
world
an
premiere
hour less
their very
time.
next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
It has a lot of
Hi
water.
everyone, we are Audition Ayub from Jigsaw.
But
Here is the
doesn't
project that we've been
IGN
working
hate
on for the
water?
past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Light of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die, right?
Yes, the bastard! You'll learn what it costs to steal from Obin.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first.
So they're able to see like past memories.
Your friend escaped with my Ozen.
From their friends' memories, though.
You'll pay for it.
Interesting. Yeah, it's Pinocchio. You're right, Pleasureland. Is it Pleasureland or Pleasure Island? I think it might be Pleasure Island for Pinocchio. But then again, it does look like they're on an island.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships
Yeah, what the heck?
and charitable
They don't have
contributions
Pleasure Island and
from
Liza
people
P?
like you.
Maybe that'll
We
be
want
the
to continue
DLC
doing Day of
fact.
the Devs forever. But we're not going to
'Cause
lie,
Liza
these
P's
events
not
and
even a
shows
year
cost a
old
lot,
yet,
and
right?
fundraising is hard.
It's still
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has
still
supported
somewhat
us all these
recently
years.
released.
But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
If you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
And especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
so all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships at dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
That's all I have.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate
Devolver's probably
sponsors.
gonna have,
We
like,
could
the
not
best
do
stuff
this
too,
without
isn't
you.
it?
And here's a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far. You could be on this list too.
Oh, it's
if
the
you email
land
us
of
today.
toys
Founding
and the
sponsors,
original
Double
license.
Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. And our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna
So Liza P
Interactive,
draws more from the
Bonebone,
original novel than
Devolver
anything.
Digital, Egg, Glum,
Oh,
Idea,
Annapurna?
Xbox, Maximum
They did,
Games, Netflix
Laser Eyes.
Games, Nighthawk Interactive, Panic, PlayStation, Pop Agenda, Sabotage Studio, Studio MDHR, Summer Game Fest, UFO 50, Exola, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy, Dose One, for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry, yet again for Day of the Devs. We could not make this show as bombastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program
that's right.
and you want to support
Annapurna
us,
is the
sign up for our
publisher.
email blast at dayofthedevs.org.
It's Samoga.
We do lots of
Wait, no, I
events
thought
and
Samoga
showcases
was
throughout the
the
year,
publisher.
and that's the first place
No,
to find out about
Samoga's
us.
the
Stay tuned
studio
after
who
this
did
program
it.
for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
I kept getting them mixed up. Yeah, Samogo did like
Looks
Earwalk.
like that's it today.
All that.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who helped make Day of the Devs possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
Music from Cocoon, that game that won some indie thing last time. Devolver's starting soon. We'll keep going. We'll do Devolver. Because they're probably gonna have some of the best stuff. I'm gonna go do something real quick and I'll be back. I'm just gonna keep it playing. And hopefully I want to get back before Devolver starts, so... Okay, did I miss anything? They're still playing music from Cocoon? Pretty sure the Devolver thing's supposed to start now. This Cocoon music's taking up all of Devolver's airtime. It is the 15th anniversary of Volvi, that's true. Okay, this is ambient music. It's nice and stuff, but like, I don't think... What is this? Come on. Nice Atari cartridge. Is the Devolver thing its own stream? Is this like, do I need to go somewhere else now? No, it links to the same video. The hell, I've never seen an ad like that before. No, it's supposed to start at 5, but for some reason this Day of the Devs is like just eating into their time. Hey Sean, what's up? The game store looks pretty epic. Oh, the Devolver one is only 20 minutes, okay. That's cool, because last time I think it was like an hour. Alright, good. Then that means that I might get to finish Lisa later. After I'm done doing this, I'm gonna take a break. And maybe like get a snack or something and then... According to Gobble, I'm like maybe an hour away from finishing Lisa. It's not that I want less Volvi, it's just that I want to have energy to... I want to finish Lisa tonight. If I finish it too quickly, I might even do Lisa the first, since apparently that's also pretty short. But, you know, it just depends. He does have the big hand for gaming, that is true. I'll give you that. They didn't say they were going to do this though, they just said Big Volvi at 5, and it is now 5:04. Where did you see that the Devolver Direct was only 20 minutes? It's 8:05, so it's 3 hours late. Gosh, even worse than I thought. Did anyone say how long this music performance is? This is one of those things where if you're like there live watching it, it's more engaging. Whereas if you're just watching a live stream and there's people doing, you know, a lot of ambient music, it's kind of just, alright, I guess. Did it. We did it. 5 minutes. Dang, I wish I knew it was gonna be 15 minutes between the two directs. I would have taken more time to stuff up. A Thing-looking zoo game. And the old Thing game is getting remastered. Oh, is it? Jay, can you say I'm really excited for Dark Deity 2? I guess. I am really excited for Dark Deity 2. I cannot wait for that game with all of its features. Does Sean not like Dark Deity? Alright, we're almost ready. Get ready for the big Volvi party. RP2M?
When people ask me what I like to do with my free time, I tell them that these days,
Is that Volvi's
I'm afraid
creator?
I really don't have any free time. My life is pretty much scheduled down to the minute. Okay, I don't have a job per se, and I'm not in a relationship right now, but I do have my interests. I guess you could say I'm passionate, maybe even a little obsessive, about Devolver video games. When I think about the many enjoyable hours I've spent playing my games, I say to myself, what a wonderful world it is we live in. And I say thank you. Thank you to all those who have made my life so damn fun.
Yeah, I played those games. Yeah, I played that game. Yeah, I played that other game.
And that's why today is so important to me. Today is a special day.
Take out of the fridge.
Today
Be nice and
is
cool.
Volvi's birthday. A chance for me to show my appreciation for somebody who has given me so much over the years. Take Call to the Lamb, for example, a roguelike video game developed by indie studio Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital. The game was released on the 11th of August 2022 and has sold over 4 million copies to date. The game follows a lamb who is saved from death by a godlike spirit and who waits, and must repay their debt by creating a loyal following in its name. It received 3 nominations at the 19th Toyota Academy.
I haven't tried Cult of Lamb myself yet. God, I wish that were me. Is that a goat? Local co-op is here. Unholy Alliance.
It's no use, guys. Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
That
madman. He won't stop until he has turned everything into
The original animated series.
And if my calculations are correct, Fishpig's toxic slime will reach the city center.
People forget that putting on a good party can be a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure. Everyone is relying on you as the host to get things right.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
You don't want to humiliate yourself, do you?
How about a helping hand?
Not in front of him.
But we thought you were executed by the head of state. No, I was not.
Executed by the head of
Now pass me
state.
that onion. I'm gonna need a snack if we're gonna cheat on the city.
What the heck was that?
The Crush House is crushing it as the country's #1 reality show. And things are heating up this week. The insatiable fans, beloved sponsors, and savvy network execs won't believe what's in store for our cast of potential lovers and haters.
Monday.
Sees the tension between Priscilla and B finally boil over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool.
Tuesday.
Is a bit more chill in the house as
Like, just
Io
put a big
brings
hand right on his
the
back.
cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. As Charlie brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance.
Wednesday.
Tune in in Wednesday for the real fireworks when Charlie and Milo, Beer and Alex sneak off for a little moment of self-reflection, for a little romantic time in the garden, for a wild fist fight. And by the end of the week, crowd favorite Emil, Priscilla, finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their own hands. Finally goes down the success slide. Do not miss this week in the Crush House. There will never be anything like it ever again.
And do you think grafting this hand on a Walter will increase the sales of Crush House? That success slide is
But a
just too
birthday
far out of
isn't
reach.
just about looking backwards. It's about considering the future. Sure, we've had some great times over the years,
That looks
but who's to say that next year's won't be even better? I know Volvi has so much more to offer us. Who knows what he'll do next? Perhaps something truly unexpected. Maybe even a new genre. A rogue foo city builder. I made that up
A
myself,
rogue
but I
foo
like
city
it.
builder.
Something fast-paced, inspired by martial arts movies, set within the confines of a vast yet claustrophobic city dominated by vicious gangs. Each run is different depending on which of these crime syndicates you take down first. Maybe even crafted by the talented Dead Cells designer Sebastian Bernard. Wow, fantastic. Now that's the kind of game I would play. Now that's the kind of game I would play.
Who's in the attic?
Now that's the kind of game I would play.
Oh. That's not safe. So the game he was jokingly describing is real. It's a rogue food. Designed by Dead Cells person. Very traditional looking animation there, like old school, like 80s anime.
Of course, video games are not for everyone. Some people prefer to spend their time outside exploring the natural world.
Yeah.
Or watching their team win the big trophy. Yay! And to them, I say whatever works for you. We all have our passions. And if you're going to be passionate about something, then why not go all in? And hey, if you don't care about anything passionately, well then I feel sorry for you.
Oh no.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's important to be true to who you
boy.
are. That might sound easy, but a lot of people are just too afraid. Too scared of being judged. To look in the mirror and say, yes, this is who I am. I'm not a robot. Talos Principle 2 is a puzzle adventure video game developed by Crow Team and published by Devolver Digital. A sequel to the Talos Principle, 2014. The game was released in November 2023 to critical acclaim. The sequel builds on the first game's origin story of robot kind by exploring the newly emerged robotic civilization through the newborn eyes of 1K. It has been described as thoughtful, heartfelt, and deeply moving. I just wish there was more.
Road to Elysium is a 3-part coda that allows you to dive deeper into the world of the Talos Principle 2 and put your puzzle-solving skills to the test.
Talos.
In Orpheus Ascending, you return as 1K and enter Sarabai's mind to retrieve the shattered fragments of her personality. Set in a gorgeous environment inspired by ancient Egypt, this expansion challenges you to solve puzzles unconventionally, giving Sarabai a second chance at life. Step into the shoes of Yakut and visit the Isle of the Blessed. Challenge yourself with a wide variety of never-before-seen puzzles using familiar tools, culminating in the Hexahedron, a large, continuous puzzle cluster set in a mysterious, crooked tower.
The guy's just like describing these games because he's such a Devolver
Into
fanatic,
the Abyss
but it
takes you on a journey through a dream world, full of the most challenging puzzles yet, taking place on a series of floating islands and shattered dreams. Road to Elysium continues the evolution of the robot world, providing you with a new perspective through a series of thought-provoking new stories.
Maybe the neighbors complained of noise or something. Oh no.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
No.
We've had some complaints about some noise.
Yep, that's what I thought.
One of your neighbors has described hearing strange sounds.
Strange sounds. That would be my TV set. I like to keep my shows cranked. I like to get lost in the experience.
Okay, maybe in future keep your TV and any other devices at a reasonable volume. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of the law against noise pollution.
I don't want to have to waste any more police time dealing with petty issues like this.
Yo.
Sir?
It was very unchill. Flash kickers? Oh my goodness. They each have different abilities. If this game gets successful, it's gonna have shoe brand deals, isn't it? Oh, Angerfoot. Flash Kickies is the name of the shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know what? First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna go around to everyone in the area. I'm gonna make things right. A formal apology and a card.
I don't think that's necessary, sir. Just keep the noise down.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it off. A day without TV would probably do me a world of good. Okay, so thank you, officer.
Where'd you keep your TV then?
Oh, I have a few just dotted around the place. You know, like I said, I like to immerse myself in the experience.
Steven,
So I
think
think I
it's
might need
just
to pop in, take a look
epic
around the place, if that's okay.
sneaker
Well,
kicking the game.
I'm expecting some guests now, so perhaps another time would be more appropriate.
Wouldn't you want to have magical
Sir,
shoes that help
you
you
need to
kick
step
really
aside.
good?
Now.
That sound! That's an old plumbing issue.
Receiving
It's really
201.
it's a matter for the landlord. So I could just give him a call and he can fix it.
Uh-oh.
Officer, it's nothing.
Hello, police? Hello?
Oh no.
My resting heart rate is precisely 65 beats per minute. Rapid elevation is often attributed to stress. My heart machine is an American independent video game development studio founded by Alex Preston. The studio is best known for developing Hyper Light Drifter 2016 and Solar Ash 2021. But rumors suggest that they may have another project on the way.
I forgot TV Tax was a
May
thing.
not feature
in,
a rich
the
interconnected
UK.
world built to be approached in many ways, non-linear, with emphasis on clear choice for where to go next. This purely hypothetical game's narrative balances the bleak reality of the characters with absurdity and humor. God help me.
So he had Volvi kidnapped the whole time. The creator of Hyperlight and Solar Ash. I don't think I've played either of those games or really know anything about them. Possessors. Oh, they made Hyperlight Drifter as well? Surprised they didn't mention that. Oh, really, Steven? That's funny. It's Volvi's birthday party. Like we're all having a blast. Hyperlight Breaker's the new one that's coming out. It's like 3D. Is that him, the man of the hour?
Hey, thanks for the party, friend.
That's all he wanted to hear. Oh.
No use, guys. Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
That madman. He won't stop until he has turned everything into toxic waste.
Yes, Robot here. And if my calculations are correct, Fishpig's toxic slime will reach the city center in just under 2 hours. Heck, it could even reach the banking sector. Grumpfish, no. Grumpfish, anger. But there must be a way. We can't just give up. We just need We just need...
How
about a helping hand? Volvi? But we thought you were executed by the head of state.
No, I was not. Now pass me that onion. I'm gonna need a snack if we're
No
gonna take
further
on Fishpig.
explanation.
And we need to get back to Buzzbridge before Fishpig, the Warlock King, turns all the money in Buzzbridge into slime.
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Pennyworth, but the economy is looking a little unstable.
No, you can't do that. Don't turn all the money into toxic slime. We need all that.
You can't stop me from doing it, Mr. Banker.
Well, you might ruin the money, but you can't break the spirit of the bankers.
You don't get it, do you?
The bankers are
Nobody can stop me now. Not even
The
your
rotoscope.
precious...
Volvi!
What? No!
Sorry we're late to the party, Fishpig, but we didn't want to turn up empty-handed.
I've heard of liquidity, but not like this.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Fishpig anymore. I'm looking forward to just hanging out with my buddies. Who's up for a pizza at mine?
I hypothesize a ham and pineapple slice or two.
Sorry, friends, but I gotta get going.
Huh? But Volvi...
I've got to get back to the Vol Dimension, Volvinia. I've got a family to look
Volv
after.
Dimension.
And besides, pizza pie is greasy and gives me shit diarrhea.
He's
Okay.
right, guys. No pizza
All right.
tonight. Eating healthy is important.
Okay. Well, that was Wolvie. That had a real like Adult Swim like bumper. What do you call those? The old like infomercial. They used to make the infomercials type of vibe, and then they did like Too Many Cooks and all that. All right, well that was Summer Game Fest. Good stuff. I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a break for I don't know 30 minutes or maybe an hour, and then I'll probably come back and finish Lisa the Painful since we're almost done with that. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Saw some interesting games. Catch you.